Hello, I'm Jason Tadlock, Superintendent of the Elkhorn Area School District. I want to take a moment today to cover the classroom projects that are included in our upcoming November 8th referendum. And they are covered as part of question number 1 on the referendum. I'm going to take just a few minutes to go over those. If you have any questions at the end of the presentation, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email, or be sure to visit our website, which has a designated section on the referendum. First, as part of the classroom projects in the referendum, are special education spaces at both the middle school and the high school. We need to update those rooms and include life skills resource areas like we did in the elementary. These are not the high school or middle school classrooms. These are an example of what those life skill resources look like. You'll see washers and dryers and kitchen areas where the teachers can help students with those life skills and prepare them for that transition. Also included is an updating to some of our science classrooms. These classrooms were constructed in the 1960s, and some of the labs just need to have updated furniture, updated refurbishing within the classroom. We have the business education classrooms, which are in a similar state. They're equipped well, but again, the infrastructure needs to be updated. Air conditioning needs to be included as the computers make the rooms extremely hot and overheat the equipment. They just need to be brought up to speed. In our agricultural sciences area, this is the space that used to be our greenhouse. In the last referendum, it was converted to a small animal sciences lab and a workspace for the students. It's a great space now, but the previous greenhouse had 3 brick walls and it didn't function well as a greenhouse. It was also limited on space. As part of the referendum, it would be including a modern greenhouse of adequate size that would also include storage space and a head house. It would be detached from the high school so that we could have proper lighting for that greenhouse. The agricultural sciences area is a part of our national economy and market, which is taking off and is in severe need of employees in that area as well. Providing these assets and resources for our students in that program will help better prepare our students for their futures as well. In our performing arts area, we have a beautiful auditorium and it's a wonderful space, but it's in need of updating. The seats are original to when it was constructed in 1967, as well as the stage lighting is also original. We need modern stage lights that can be tied into a modern light board where our students again can better prepare themselves for that post-secondary education or career options. And the performing arts is a huge market as well. You'll see this is a close-up of the condition of our current seats and the back of our stage, which would also be refinished as part of this referendum. Within the physical education area, our space is severely limited. Up top is a photo of our current weight room training area. This is a picture of the students on the first day of the summer training program. The space is limited. It needs to be larger. When it was constructed, the area wasn't nearly as utilized as it is now, and the high school had about 600 students. Within a couple of years, we'll be hitting 1,000 students in the school. This is a picture of a project from a nearby school which has 200 students in the high school. The reason why I included it is just to show you that this space was built spec'd to the 200 students, and it's nearly double the size of our current space. If you factor that in, 1,000 students, you can imagine how short we are on the space. So as part of the referendum, it does include an addition to the school, which would include a fitness center, a storage area, an open agility space, which could be used for soccer, football, baseball, softball, swimming when they do their dry land training, track, a myriad of activities as well as physical education and community activities. It would also include a designated area for gymnastics and our cheer programs, which would allow them to practice and train year-round and have a safe environment for them to practice in. And for those that aren't aware, our cheer program is one of the top programs in the state. They do a lot of stunts and gymnastic-like activities as part of their training. It would also free up the Suki Gym, and the referendum would allow us to update and bring the Sufi Gym up to speed cosmetically as well as from a functional standpoint. And in the top part of the Suki Gym, this would be converted into a designated wrestling room, and the batting cages would be moved into that new agility center area or athletic center. In the 1887 building, we have a number of rooms on the second floor that did have the sprinkler system put in and some sheetrocking done to that ceiling, but they were not finished in the last project. We'd like to finish those rooms off so we could use those for staff training, community meetings, as well as instructional purposes for our special programs. And that would greatly help us in some of that space need that we have throughout the school district. Again, those are the primary classroom projects that are covered in the upcoming referendum, and particularly in question number 1. If you have more questions regarding that, be sure to visit our school website or feel free to give me a call or send me an email. Have a great day, and don't forget to vote on November 8th.